Hey guys, it's DC here, and today we're taking it old school. We're going for a drive in a car and we're going to talk about cybersecurity. I've seen some people recently asking me what the hell I'm doing. Am I now freelancing? Am I now working in another country? What the hell am I actually doing? So I wanted to make this little video to explain exactly what I'm doing. The really quick and short version of the story is that I am traveling around Southeast Asia, working for myself, mostly in cybersecurity consultancy work as a freelancer. The last few years have been interesting for me, where I was trying to build out a client base that could support me to work overseas and still make Australian dollars while having the freedom to travel. And that's exactly what I did. So now I am overseas. I'm obviously driving on the wrong side of the road here. And the way I was able to achieve this is by building up a freelancing business, essentially freelancing consultancy in cybersecurity. Now, a few people had similar ideas to me. They're like, oh, that sounds awesome. I'd love to do freelancing in cybersecurity. How do you do that? Do you do it through like Upwork or freelancer.com or what? What's the service that you're doing to get clients and actually start doing the work? And the answer on how I get clients is probably not what you're thinking at all. I actually don't like using those freelancing websites, primarily because you're bidding against other people for a job to be completed, which is perfectly fine. But for me, I wanted to build longer relationships with my clients where I'm actually doing that work on a regular basis, scheduling in remedial cybersecurity related tasks, things like compliance audits, security audits, even pen tests on a regular occurrence is something that I really wanted to do and to focus on, and gaining clients that way was what I wanted to achieve. So that's exactly what I did. Some people might find it very hard to believe that you can actually build a freelancing business in cybersecurity by going out and talking to people. But for those of you who know me, who have maybe even met me in real life, you'll know that I can talk underwater. I love talking. I love talking with people. I love trying to understand the problems that they want to overcome in their business. It really does excite me, and that's sort of where I wanted to push things. So like I said, that's exactly what I did. Now, with so many people seeing that I was doing this and started asking me, oh, hey, you're freelancing in cybersecurity, you're currently in Japan or Singapore or China or wherever you are in the world. How did you do that? And that's exactly why I introduced the freelancing pathway on the Safer Internet project. It's not just to answer those questions, but to give you a formulated, like, exactly, this is what I did, this is what I found worked, this is what I found didn't work over the last few years of attempting to build up a freelancing side hustle into a main gig. Honestly, it's a lot harder than a lot of people seem to think. People seem to think you just like make a website and clients will come and find you. If I had $1 for every person who's come to see my website, I'd probably be able to buy a single coffee every month. No one cares about your website unless you're, pumping SEO into it. But that creates a very informal business relationship, and that's not something I want to work with. I find it much better, for me personally anyway, to actually talk with people, like actually understand what they're trying to do, what they want to achieve, what level of security compliance do they actually want. It's these set of questions that I want answered by my potential clients. And that's exactly how I built that entire pathway on the Safer Internet project, to help people build their own client relationships and, of course, to bring in work and hopefully achieve some sort of side gig business that they can turn into a main gig that they're working on every day maybe. The thing is, there's no one size fits all with how you operate your business or your freelancing consultancy. The Safer Internet pathway is designed to help people who want to build a freelancing side hustle and maybe even turn it into their main job, like have that as the main thing that they do. It's perfectly achievable. I'm a living example of exactly how I made it work for me. And yeah, I mean, if you are interested in sort of working from anywhere in the world, you want to build a freelancing hustle that allows you to work on your own projects that you're actually interested in, something you're truly passionate about, not what your boss tells you to be passionate about, something that you want to work on in the times that you want to work on it. If you want to work between 12 a.m. and 4 a.m. in the morning, go nuts, do it, do that. Maybe you just want to build a little bit of extra income and, you know, work on freelancing projects as more of a passion or a hobby alongside the work that you do wherever you currently work. If these things sort of interest you, if this is something that aligns with your goals, then by all means, join the Safer Internet Project, have a look at that learning pathway, join the freelancing workshops that are being run every single week, join discussion groups with other people who are interested in building their own freelancing businesses or, you know, side hustles or fun projects that they want to do. It's truly a community of people who want to learn about cybersecurity, automation, AI, and of course, freelancing. The Safer Internet Project has changed substantially over the last 6 to 12 months, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with how it looks at the moment as far as educational content and how the sessions are formulated. There's really something for everyone, specifically in cybersecurity though. And yeah, I mean, that's the ultimate dream of the Safer Internet Project, was to try and achieve these things and just be something different out there, like an actual experience piece. Instead of like every other training program that's either trying to sell you a certification that doesn't mean anything in the industry as much as they think it might, or to sell you some extremely overpriced course, which I see way too often, and that really grinds my gears, but whatever. Each to their own. Anyway, that's pretty much all I had for today's video. I just wanted to sort of discuss what I'm doing, where I'm doing it, and how I've sort of built this whole freelancing thing. And yeah, just to give you some insight into the daily life of DC and being a freelancer in cybersecurity. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do smash a like. Subscribe if you're interested in more cybersecurity or freelancing content. There's going to be a lot more of that coming up over the next few months and probably the foreseeable future, as this is quite literally the life I'm living every single day. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.